What's going on? Welcome back to another video, and today is super exciting. So I have my hunt in about 1 week and I only have one tent. Well, really two. It's the one from cheap from Walmart, and I have a backpacking tent that Emily and I have used maybe a couple times. So I reached out to Springbar, which is a local tent company out here in Utah. So I asked if I can borrow one of their tents for the camping trip and give them my honest review of the tent setup and all that stuff, and they agreed. So we are here about to pick up the tent, but first let's go see what the shop is about and how they make their tents. All right, so we are inside of the shop, and this is their kind of front store area, which is pretty dope. They have a couple t-shirts over here, they have the stakes, they have these bags, and they have kind of like an area, I believe these are like discounted tents over here. On this side they have all of the different styles of tent. They're about to talk to Pace. This is the dude that I've been talking to for, I don't know, a couple weeks now, and he's gonna give us a full-on shop tour of how they do the process here. So this is the man of the hour.
Hi Melvin. What's up?
What's up? Yeah, dude, thanks for having me come over here and like do a full shop tour. I've never done anything like this.
All right, cool.
So yeah, this is pretty cool seeing how everything, you know, kind of goes into like building all these like super cool tents, which I'm pretty excited to use it for my hunt. So yeah, if you can give me like a background of yourself and how you started working here and kind of like with the company.
Yeah, so I've been here at Springbar for almost 10 years, but Springbar is a really old brand. The tent's been made in Salt Lake City since 1961, so really classic canvas tent, but we really try to keep making them the same way that we always have. And you know, they have a real reputation for standing up in kind of the craziest weather and lasting forever too. You know, we have people who have tents that are 20 or 30 or 40 years old that they bring in for repair, or I can show you the repair room when we walk through. And but yeah, it really is a tent that'll last you know, for a lifetime if you take care of it. And so it's it's a special thing to keep it going that way. So, but yeah, excited to walk you through the shop and show you.
Let's go see the shop.
What we're doing.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the main sew room where we put the tents together. We cut all the parts and do the fabric in another room in the back. But once the parts come up to the sew room, they're ready to get turned into a tent. And so the process really starts like at the head of these tables, where we'll start doing like window and door assemblies, and then it really works its way down the table until there's a finished tent, you know, coming off the other side. So yeah, different machines, different operations, different types of thread. There's a lot of details that go into a Springbar tent that make it work.
So is each section like a different part of the tent?
Yep. So like right here, this would be like the last station. The last thing that happens on a tent is the floor goes into it, which the entire tent, you know, is 100% cotton duck canvas, but then it has a really heavy vinyl floor that's seamless, so totally waterproof. But the floor gets sewn in here, and then it gets stake looped, which is what Connor's doing over here. But that's just a good kind of example to show you like some of the details in a Springbar tent we do here that are kind of different than anything else out there. So like there's a rope sewn into the whole perimeter of the floor all the way around. And then our stake loops, which are these formed wire loops, they go all the way around that rope. So when the tent's staked down, it distributes all that pressure through the whole perimeter of the floor, and they're kind of indestructible. So a lot of tents just have like a webbing tab or something sewn on there that can tear off. These do not tear off. So, but really heavy wind or weather, that's a big reason why you know, Springbar tent holds together and doesn't go anywhere. We don't have a tent on the deck right now, but every tent gets inspected here. So we put every tent up on this platform, we lift it up, we do all the quality inspection. Right now they're working on some Skyliners, but from there, if everything looks good, it's ready to get rolled and go in a box and go to a customer. So these are all the bags and folders, all the accessories that would come with the Skyliner that are ready to get, you know, packed with a tent after it comes off the table. So this is a repair room that I mentioned, but a lot going on in here. But the main point of all this is just that we can fix almost anything on a Springbar tent. So dog runs through the screen, break a pole, we stock all the parts, we work on them, and we really keep them going. And that's why, people, keep tents for 30, 40, 50 years or more, and they just keep going strong. So
That's actually so cool. On like average, how many tents do you guys usually get to repair?
I don't know. I mean, we'll do probably a couple hundred repairs a year or something,
That's actually...
But that's especially like here locally, like in Salt Lake, like
Yeah.
tents have been made here since the 60s, so there's a lot of tents, like
Yeah.
on the Wasatch Front that are out there of people who are still using them, and 50 years of
That's so crazy.
Springbar tents, so warehouse. I guess we can poke our head in here real quick and see what Arvizo's doing in the cutting room. What's up, Arvizo?
Oh, this is where you guys cut the
Yeah, so
fabric?
this is where we cut all the parts before they go up to the sew room. So Arvizo, who's our cutter, he'll do a layup like this where, we'll lay up 30 or 40 or 50 different layers of canvas depending on which tent we're cutting, and then the patterns will go on here, and then we're ready to cut all of those different parts we need to make a tent like this. These are all different parts, components that go into a tent, and then they're ready to go, up to the sew room and make a batch of tents. So
That is so...
canvas that we use in all of our domestic U.S. made tents. So we've got some awnings down and stuff. We had a big rainstorm last night. But it's all 100% cotton duck, which is really breathable, has a super tight weave, but then it has a finish on it called Sun Forger, which is kind of the gold standard for water repellency and mildew treatment for cotton canvas. But that's what we've used for a long time, and we've tested a lot of stuff, and really it's just the best kind of fabric that you can use for a canvas tent. But yeah, this is our kind of garden we've got behind the shop where you can come, if you come to the shop here in Salt Lake, is where you can see all the different tents set up, see the different sizes, different layouts, what's going on, and figure out what the best tent for what you're going to be doing is.
And I think this is super dope because there's a lot of people like me that like to see things visually, and sometimes if you're buying a tent somewhere, they usually don't have it, or if they do, they have like a miniature version. But the fact that you can actually go inside of these tents and see how big the space is, you can kind of picture how your stuff is going to be. So I think this is really dope. And I see that you guys have like a little barbecue thing on that side.
Yeah, we got a little hangout zone for
That's so cool.
Having a cookout or doing lunch or something for the team, or doing an event.
So out of all these tents, which one do you like to use the most?
I'm a big fan of the Vagabond, which is what you're gonna take on your hunt, Melvin. Just because it's so simple, and for like two people, it's kind of the essential Springbar tent. Everything you need, nothing you don't. But but definitely love the Skyliner too. People love the Skyliner. You can put a wood stove in it. That's the biggest tent we're making here right now. So stove compatible, and really that's like our super tent right now. Everything's overbuilt. All the poles are heavier. Everything's bigger. So it's just really a tank. So. But every one we make, there's kind of a specific reason for it, a different use case depending on what you're doing. And so, everything from like the compact, which is over here, which is the smallest tent we make, which is really cool.
That is
really cool, like 2-man tent, up to like a Skyliner, which for like a big, a hunt or a bigger family, winter off-season tent, you can kind of find, the right thing for your vehicle and your style of camping and what you're looking to do.
Yeah, I'm super excited to test this tent out. Hopefully we tag out, because that would be pretty cool photo of the elk skull next to one of the tents. That'd be pretty dope. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to check out their stuff, we'll link it down below. And then is it okay if I put your email on the links down below too, so they can hit you up?
Yeah, we can put a Springbar email there,
Okay.
and we're big on that. If you have any questions, like real person will answer the phone. We'll get right back to you on email. So
yeah, which is nice, because I don't like the AI thing that most businesses have. Press 1 and you press 1 and you don't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
So no, well, thank you for the tour. And yeah, if you guys like this video and if you're excited for the hunt to come up, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, comment down below if you have any questions, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.